my words, for what was written in the ashes still speaks. During the old times, in the days when faith was still young upon the earth, there were two cities whose names would echo through generations: Sodom and Gomorrah. I remember them well, and I speak again now, that all who hear may understand why I destroyed them, and what I saw upon the earth that grieved my heart. I am the Lord, the judge of all the earth. I see the secret thoughts of men, the cities they build, and the darkness they welcome. The outcry that rose from Sodom and Gomorrah reached my throne. The outcry against them is great, a cry of cruelty, of arrogance, of those who oppressed the poor and mocked the righteous. Their wickedness was immense. The cries of the oppressed, the victims of violence, and the poor forgotten at their very gates. The land was filled with pride, corruption, and unrestrained desire. A place sinking into moral ruin. And the memory of their evil still rises before me. Mercy searched the streets but found no dwelling place. Compassion knocked at their doors, but none would open. Even the memory of righteousness was a stranger among them. Yet, because Abraham walked before me, established as the father of a blessed nation, I would not let such ruin occur without sharing my purpose with him. So I said, "Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do?" For Abraham was my friend, a man whose heart followed my commands, chosen to command his children after him to walk in my ways. It is to such a one that I reveal my counsel. And so I revealed my plan. Then my voice spoke from the heavens to Abraham, not through thunder nor flame, but as a friend speaks to a friend, clear and near to his heart. The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin grievous. I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. And Abraham spoke to me, saying, "Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked? What if 50 righteous are found within the city?" I said, "If I find 50 righteous within the city of Sodom, I will spare the whole place for their sake." Then Abraham said, "What if the number of the righteous is 5 less than 50? Would you destroy the whole city for lack of 5? I answered, "If I find 45 there, I will not destroy it." Abraham spoke again, "What if only 40 are found there?" I said, "For the sake of 40, I will not do it." Then Abraham said, "Lord, please do not be angry, but let me speak. What if only 30 are found there?" I replied, "I will not destroy it if I find 30 there." Then he said, "Now that I have been so bold to speak to the Lord, what if only 20 can be found there?" I said, For the sake of 20, I will not destroy it." And Abraham said, "Let me speak once more. What if only 10 can be found there?" I answered, "For the sake of 10 righteous, I will not destroy it." And when I had finished speaking with Abraham, I departed. And Abraham also returned unto his place. But the sin of Sodom ran deeper than mercy could reach. Not even 10 righteous could be found. Their laughter mocked holiness. Their desires ruled them. Their mercy had died. That night, 2 of my angels entered Sodom. They found Lot at the city gate, weary, yet still hospitable. He welcomed them into his house, closing the door against the corruption that filled the streets. But before they could rest, the men of the city, young and old alike, surrounded the house. Their hearts were full of violence and lust. They demanded to defile what was sacred, and the outcry of their evil rose once more before me. Then my angels stretched out their hands and struck those men with blindness, so that they groped in darkness, unable to find the very door they had defiled. Even in their blindness, they still reached for sin. Their hearts would not turn. And then, the appointed time had come. The measure of their wickedness was full. Their repentance was none. The hour of mercy ended, and the hour of judgment began. Then I brought judgment upon the cities, the fire of justice. Fire and brimstone fell from the heavens. The earth trembled beneath their foundations. And every proud thing melted like wax before the flame. Their beauty, their towers, their laughter, all turned to ash. The smoke of their ruin rose like a funeral cry into the dawn. Yet even in wrath I remembered mercy. Lot and his family were led out by my hand. But my warning was clear. Do not look back. Lot's wife turned her eyes behind her, longing for what I had already condemned. And she became a pillar of salt, a monument to those who cannot let go of sin, a silent witness across the ages, that the heart which clings to the past will perish with it. For no one can walk forward while their gaze is fixed on what I have already destroyed. Her story stands as the echo of every soul that hesitates at the edge of deliverance. Abraham rose early that morning. He looked toward the plain and saw the smoke rising like the breath of a furnace. He stood there, a silent witness to the justice revealed. But I remembered him and spared Lot for his sake. The spirit of Sodom is not buried in the past. It rises wherever men exalt desire above holiness, and wherever nations trade compassion for cruelty. I speak now to this generation, to the nations that walk the path of Sodom once more, exalting self, silencing truth, forgetting mercy. Unrepentant, they are consumed by their desires. Their pride blinds them to my presence. Their hearts drift far from me, as if they could live and thrive apart from their Creator. They celebrate what destroys them and despise what could save them. They boast in freedom yet are slaves to sin, and their arrogance builds towers that will one day burn with the fire of their own rebellion. If they will not turn, the fire they ignite in their defiance will consume them utterly. Not because I desire destruction, but because sin, once unrestrained, devours all it touches. For I am the Lord, righteous in judgment, rich in mercy, and steadfast in love. I take no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that they would turn and live. I am the judge of all the earth, and this declaration extends to your very soul. My righteous judgment must fall, but I desire to withhold the strike that your grievous sins have earned. If you take my patience for granted, continuing in defiance and the pursuit of every lustful desire, know this: the hands that sustain the rebellious are tethered only by my divine grace, and their grip is forfeit should you choose to let go. For I am the Lord your God. What I give, I have the power to take away. Yet, my nature is not merely judgment. I am compassionate, slow to anger, and boundless in forgiveness. My mercy still stands open, waiting for those who will humble themselves and kneel before me. Let this truth govern your actions. So hear me, child of dust and breath. For when the heart is hardened, even judgment cannot awaken it. And when the eyes are blind with desire, even light becomes darkness. Know this: faith is a forward path, and salvation is a door that only opens to those who step through without turning back. Do not cling to what I have called you out from, for every backward glance weakens the step of faith, and every memory of sin steals the strength to move forward. Walk with me, even through the fire, even through the unknown. The very fire that consumes the wicked is the same fire that forges the faithful. And the dawn of judgment is also the hour that unveils redemption. Therefore, look not to the flames of ruin, but to the path I clear before you. I am still opening the path and calling out to those who choose righteousness. I am actively encouraging every heart that seeks to return to me. I am still leading hearts from the ashes of your past to promise. from the brink of destruction to deliverance, and from the terror of judgment to grace. The world may burn with its own rebellion, but those who choose to walk with me shall be preserved and shine with my light. Remember Sodom and choose life. For the story is not told to condemn you, but to call you back, to warn, to awaken, and to save. For my mercy still waits at the door. Return to me while there is still time.